inside of Lumen Field in the Soto district of Seattle. Tonight, a couple of rivals doing battle in the NFC West. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL, and Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
Throw on the run is complete. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Trying to run it with Walker.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract for the 4th-year man out of Iowa State.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted 1st overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the 1st down. Purdy to throw. Open man is Jennings. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
19 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
Throwing again is Purdy. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. They'll look to pick up the pace. 3rd and long. Here's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Purdy.
1st down, 49ers.
And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense ready now for their second drive. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Bryce Huff in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Moore to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Niners offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First
Now
down,
Purdy.
San Francisco.
That's taken in by Jennings. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to the air is Purdy. Thrown into a sea of bodies. But it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another 49er first down.
Throwing again is Purdy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Piñeiro's kick is good. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Niners offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. There's that man again. Another catch. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
And the 49er first down.
To throw on first down is Purdy.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Niners first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
Again, it's McCaffrey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Seahawks 37-yard line.
To throw is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third
It's
down.
now third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. Here's Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Jake Tonjes. Touchdown, 49ers.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Pinheiro on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. The return starts at the 13. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9.
At the 28-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's second and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It leads to second and 10.
On second down, it's Darnold. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
To throw again is Darnold. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Darnold to the air once more. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Second and 7 at the 49ers 34-yard line.
Here's Darnold again. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Nothing for a run after catch on that one. Out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Third and 10. Darnold to throw again. To take a shot. Downfield looking for Cup. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Darnold to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
That's over the middle and caught by Tonjes. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. To throw, Purdy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down. Here's Purdy. This is caught at 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. To start this drive, 1st and 10. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Darnold now to throw. Out wide. It's a screen to cut. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Darnold to throw on 1st down. That's complete. It's Jackson Smith in Jigba. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's Darnold. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Incomplete.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here we go. One final play. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Seattle.